I think there's a great change happening in the higher education system at the moment and having a major impact on marketing. I think there's three main areas. One, how people look for information, receive information has changed. Secondly, there's a whole array of providers out there now. It's not just your classic university. And then the type of customer has changed. It isn't your classic 18-year-old who's ready to go to university. We're looking at mature students, we're looking at international students. So how we provide course information is absolutely vital. It needs to be delivered on time, in the right way, and more importantly, be correct. Collation of course data is an immense problem, I think, for all higher education institutes. But there is great difficulties within institutes to understand that. They regard the collation of correct information as a chore, and it shouldn't be, because this is the product and this information is how us as marketeers are going to sell this.
Embedded within our learning and teaching strategy is the goal of improving the management of our course-related information. We found the biggest challenge was we do have numerous sources of data. That data is not all in the same format. In some cases it's on file shares as Word documents, in other cases it's in a database within Quality.
The key remit of the project has been to develop a single source of truth for our postgraduate offer. That's our taught courses here on campus at PGC, PGD and Masters levels. It's also to look at the processes and procedures around the organisation that we're using in terms of data entry and data management.
We identified what resource we needed from the project by using a previous XCRI-GIS project that had been done in earlier years. So we actually knew which of the central areas were that need to be involved. So what we did is we went and found an appropriate stakeholder within each of those areas. And we started by involving them by using the GIS XCRI self-assessment interview technique.
Stakeholder engagement's been essential to all that we've done, getting people to buy into what's intended, getting people to understand what the benefit to them is from the activity that's going on.
As project champion, I think the biggest hurdle is to make the whole of the university understand that this isn't just a technical project, but it's actually a new process and a new way to make everybody's lives easier.
We split the project into different steps, whereby each step would be managed by the appropriate stakeholder area. What we did also recommend is that we needed an overall programme manager, because obviously it involves so many different areas that it needed someone with that vision, someone to push that project along and concentrate on that communication. But what we wanted to make sure was that programme manager was from the business, not from information services like myself. We needed the business requirement to drive the IT solution, not the other way around.
The project team involved with the operational delivery consisted of a range of people at different levels of seniority. This was really important in terms of gaining key insights to the way in which the organisation works, the way in which we manage data currently and the formats in which it's stored. There's also a range of roles involved in managing information across the institution, and it was really essential that we understood who those people were and how they were working.
In my opinion, the key milestones that we reached in the project, there were two key points. The first one of these was when we realised that we had to stop managing information in silos across the institution and consolidate that information together as much as possible to make it reusable. The second was when we managed to draw full alignment with the Student Systems project, which had previously been a major issue and potentially could have been a showstopper for the project. After working quite hard, we managed to come up with a staged approach where we could see where we were currently, where we plan to be through the duration of this project, after the project, and ultimately the long-term aim of the university. One of the biggest benefits of this system, I feel, is going to be that it's going to enable marketing and technology to work together to act as an enabler, as a platform where we can leverage future developments of new systems and opportunities. So for instance, new social media platforms or new third-party aggregator sites we'll be able to tap into and use and take some novel approaches to presenting course information, prospectus style information.
I think with this project it will mean we'll be giving out the same information in all the places, so the information is correct and people start believing and understanding what we're saying about ourselves as a university.
I think there's been a lot of advantage given to the project by the university from the way it's required us to think about the structure in which we hold data and how we use data to the benefit of our customers. I think before there was lots of different ways of doing things, and this project's been very good at bringing people together to think about consistency, to think about common practice in the delivery of what we do, and I think it's going to be a major benefit going forward.